run. We are gonna go play a little rad. I was taking a little bit of a sleep, and my cat said, "Hey, you gotta wake up." And I was like, "Well, okay, I guess I will." So, well, I will use my time to do something fun. Also, I'm contemplating, Mama and I have been watching Ark, which is actually a great lot of fun to watch, and really contemplating. We already have I'm really contemplating getting that game now, because it looks fun, it looks different. I've never played a game like it, so
Loaded.
I'm just thinking about it, and sometimes the way I think about something is just to play another video game until I've made a decision. So, here we go. Now, this should put us on third level. I think we've done a level 1 and a level 2, and now we're going into the third level. And we're playing a modified standard game that will make sure that when I drop off the cliff, I don't die, and also that when I hit something, I hit it really hard.
The Hollow Forest was where the Menders built their temples before it all went gnarly.
Okay, and here's the thing about this level. I either do really, really well, or I don't. It's super hard for me. So, we'll just see. I've got a Galaga with me, so I have a really good chance. I've got, my little angry babies there, and they will help too. And then, of course, let's see, we've got the haunches, which means that when I have the green field, I'll work really fast. Got something that extends my my reach for when I throw fire. And
Pause. Notebook.
Chronobellum. I can slow time. So we've got Chronobellum, we've got Death Throw, we've got the Firearm, we've got the bonus range haunches, Hot Foot, which means when it's hot on the ground, it's not too bad. And this lets me find hidden fruit. And I don't think I have the diet health, I have a super video rewinder, so if I happen to go down, I can try again. I got Gyaruga and the Mender Bat. So for a first round, this is actually really, really good. And if I let them do the heavy lifting, I should really be fine. Up here. They can bite you back, so you gotta be careful with those little thorns. So.
The Menders put security in place to try and keep the muties out, but it didn't work.
Which is good for us, because it means that we can actually, get it where it needs to make the changes, so. Free change, we'll take it. This one's tricky. Crossover. Crossover again. Solve that problem. Okay, now this is where it gets scary, because down these stairs, you get really kind of listing good thoughts. just have
sprayers
to
could
keep
do
out
way
of their
more than
way.
clean
This
the air.
is about
Some
the
could
best
even
setup
change
you
the
could get
weather.
in this early kind of game here, because
Why?
the trick is just to keep running around. Just keep running around. Got 9. Lots of this, but look, there's something for me to spend it on. Ooh, even better.
The Menders used living things inside their machines, and sometimes they could wig out.
Oh no. Well. That's great game. Well, so what I need to do is find one of those, it's like a
Paused.
vendor item that I can get that'll get rid of that quirk. So, let's take a look at what happened here.
Notebook.
Eating fruits and vegetables give me double health, which is great, but meat disgusts me, which you won't even bother picking it up, which is, man. Alright, I guess we're a vegetarian for a little while.
Gravy. Hot-blooded. Endomutation acquired.
Oh, that's not great. Yeah. No, I don't dare risk it. I'm sure there's something over there, but I don't risk it because that one I don't have enough life to play around with that nonsense. So we're gonna move on. Sometimes you just gotta know when not to do something. Now what I may end up with this, I do like the setup.
The remade
may
ones
end
could
up
activate the
restarting.
respirators because they had
Trying
a
to
little
sort of
bit
do
of the
that and
Menders
catch it up
inside
on.
them.
Okay. Sorry, I talked over the thing. I try not to do, but my money. Not that I had a lot. Like, I really don't feel like I can.
Baby needs a
bad.
new pair of shoes. Scratch. Hard cash. Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
What I really need is healing potion. Or fruit. Or something. And a couple ways I can deal with this. I can play it through, try and hope I get something, or I can stop and restart the whole thing, which is, you know,
Pause.
like I said, I kind of like how we've got this set up here. It's a pretty good one. So,
The Transfigured were nomads and outcasts, but not because they wanted to be.
I'd rather have juice.
Legal tender. Hot-blooded. Endomutation.
That no meat problem is a real problem. Alright. You know what, let's play it straight, because it's just one of the things. If we keep it, we keep it. If we don't, we don't. You know, reason to celebrate if we make it, and if we don't, we did our best. And let's see how this game actually plays out. Come in handy.
Bills.
It was like some things would just wake up when the remade one was nearby.
Cheddar.
Okay, now let's go face the thing that has me worried. That was not there before. Don't do that one, because we know that one's poison. Wait a minute. I have not been talking to this one, I'm sorry. I really literally was, I'd been asleep just a little minute ago, and then my cat said, hey, wake up, and I said, oh, I'm awake. Let's play a game. And I
Money.
thought, well, if I'm gonna play a game, I might as well play one that I haven't in a while. Oh no, there's that. This is why. But they got me. They certainly got me. If it weren't for the fact that I hated that whole fall damage thing, I'm afraid that would have made me a goner. We go down here? Looks like we did. We had a big fight. Oh, but what we did not do. Oh, but we did. Oh. You have the other one. I didn't go through this one, is what I... Here we go. Okay, friends. This is the one.
Heyday. Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
But what I really want are berries and health potions. Fire boost. I'll take it. I'll probably end up needing it. Yeah. There we go.
Be kind. Rewind.
Oh.
Cheddar. Cash.
No.
Gravy.
Come back.
Artifact acquired.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Come on. You might have a good chance of surviving this, actually.
The way forward is open.
Sure is, thank you. Rather have a health potion.
Offering rejected.
Ah, bummer. Alright, well, we tried. We tried.
Alpha mutants. Cha-ching! Flop-cha-ching! You are red.
Oh my gosh, this is all.
Floppy key.
Oh my gosh. I did not expect to survive this one. Oh, look, a health potion. Oh, hallelujah. I guess I will take that. Oh my gosh.
Heart split.
I did not expect that one to work. Oh, wow. Alright, we're moving on to the next one, I guess. Let's go deposit some of this change. The truth is, with this game, you kind of have to think ahead. And one of the ways to think ahead is to put the deposit in the bank, so to speak, because it accumulates over each incarnation. So you can, over time, earn enough cash in the bank that it starts to make a very real difference in what you can accomplish later in the game. Now, I've played enough that I've had enough experience that I've gotten this good so far. It's enough to get me to at least this level kind of sometimes. So I'm terribly excited. I honestly just did not expect that to work at all. And yet here we are.
Luscious.
And so I'm going to grab 20 of what I just put in the bank. It's like having a job, you know. And then I'm going to go get this juice over here. And that'll grow her little store over time. And I guess, Billy, I am going to try. Alright, and we're going to try and grow something over there. So, just gotta eventually find
Loading.
that I can keep long enough to give to him. Oh, wow. That was just, I did not expect that at all. Yay, team? Oh my gosh. Alright, taking advantage of the wait time to grab a drink of water and just kind of resettle a little bit. And get ready for the next round.
The dark.
That's fun. Alright, this one's a little harder because obviously it's in the dark, right? So that's just kind of the way it rolls. And I still need to hit things. I don't know where things are exactly. But on this level, you can kind of hit the trees, and sometimes they have to drop objects. Not all the trees, but some. Come over and hit that little. Oh, we have a cave. Guys, we have a cave. What's going on in the cave? Sometimes we do super well on these. You can discover some really great items in the cave. You can also discover very dangerous things in the cave. So, you know, 6 of one and half dozen the other. But I do like coming down in them because they're different dungeons. And these little red spaces there, they always seem to have some good stuff in them. So, well, not always, but often seem to have good stuff. Real easy way to make some cash, if you will. Wander around the cave a little bit, give myself some ground to run on, in case I need to run on it. So that's that first little section there. I'm not going to try and go in the water because I do not have waterproof with me. Fill up the little dude here real quick.
Floppy. Key. Floppy.
Just run around and let them do what they gotta do. I'm just here for the ride. No,
Key.
Alright. Oh, gonna be one of those. Wonder if I can shoot in there without actually crossing over. Nobody's damaging anything. So the answer is yes or no. Oh, what am I doing standing there? Move, move, girl. Standing there doing nothing. Oh, I'm getting out of that way.
Mutation to the max.
What was that? Alright, well.
Floppy. Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
Well, alright then.
Dinero. Key acquired. Heart mod.
Okay then. And now, when you find an entrance in a cave, it often takes you to, it can take you to another level, it can take you to the same level, but a different place in the level. It's just something of which to be aware. I'm gonna come back to that and try it, I think, but I think I will see what's in this nice little giant box here.
Wad. Key.
Alright, baby, there you go. Have some of that.
Unlocked.
Oh.
Heart mutation.
Oh, very nice. Well, this is going very well.
We didn't know what all those machines did, but the kids found ways to use them to get stronger.
Well, I guess that's what you use the machine for. Oh, I did that. Well, well, well. Alright, so let's go see what that door leads us.
Loading.
I like the narrator in this game. He's a lot of fun. Whoever they hired did a massively good job doing it. And there is definitely that, you know, 80s feel to it, the 80s feel to the music, and to the, it's just, it feels very familiar to me because of when I grew up. And so I've just been enjoying myself with it. Ooh, I have
The devoured
never been on
expanse
this
is where the
one,
menders
so-
bid it. All that power just left there to waste.
Oh no. Oh no.
The devouring someone was lurking in those glowing rocks and could change those kids in totally messed up ways. The power bridges were temporary, but falling from them was permanent. Some of the ancients dug down below to get away from the glow. It didn't work.
Alright. I don't know how any of this works.
Opened.
I have never been down here before. So I guess these are like sarcophaguses. Okay. I got something here. I think I had a health potion.
Unlocked.
What is this? Death Evader. Cheat death by falling. Minor health penalty. Well, I kind of have the falling already. So, covered, so. Here's fun. See, that's what I need, but I can't buy it yet. So I don't have Well, I guess I might try and come back and see if I can get that. The juice cleanse would help. This one is a little hard.
Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
I want a health bar. With potions. These shoes mean nothing. would have gotten that. Just honestly do not know this so far. These little dudes that I've got, little friends. Oh my goodness. That was it.
You are not rad, but I'm still proud of you.
This is the farthest I've gone, an hour.
Unlock awarded.
Total.
Unlock.
Well, great.
Reward.
Oh my gosh.
Unlock granted.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that was a heck of a journey. Oh my goodness. The one thing about playing a roguelike like this is you do get to be kind of...
You are the remade one.
Not relaxed, that's the wrong word, but a little more... I want to say not laissez-faire, just a little more relaxed about what happens if you end up taking a dive, so to speak. Oh, it's growing! Look, the plant is growing! Yes! Alright, so apparently we did deliver a plant. It's just not quite ready. We have a little bit of money here. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one ride, and my reasoning is that while it's good to grow the store, I'll make more money, and you'll see I'm carrying a backpack. So apparently I went back, it was in my other game is what happened. And so I have the backpack for the money in case I pass early. And I have this fresh start with stuff, so I guess let's go see what we can do with what we got. Oh, pardon me. Since I have no cash, I'm gonna come back to this other when I have a little bit of change in my pocket. Right now I got a whole lot of nothing, so
Floppy.
helps if I could aim.
Ciao.
One of my favorite endo mutations is waterproof, and it's because there's so many of these swamp areas that it just comes in very handy.
Floppy acquired.
And so does the hot foot. Hot foot, anything that has to do with like the heat, the electricity, and the acid, toxic waters or whatever. I love getting those. My next one that I like is getting the haunches, which gives you speed across the grasslands that you make. And then I also like getting the extra pocket because that allows you to carry 2 items instead of 1 item, which could be a game changer, especially if you're like me and you tend to go through those little fruits and health potions. Well, like they're fruits and health potions, you know. So, yeah, anything that improves the chances of things I enjoy acquiring. And these eyeball things, I love them. I love that they're kind of a flower, and it's sad. I'm gonna go ahead and knock one just so you see, but the eyeballs explode. So if you knock them into like an enemy, well, maybe I'm not gonna do one because really, I like to let them hang out. If they're not bothering me, I'm not gonna bother them. That's sort of my policy in any game that I play. And unless I'm playing like a survival game where you kind of have to do it. If you don't have to hurt the animal, then I don't do it unless I have to, you know. They come after me, it's one thing, but if they're minding their own business and they're gonna keep minding their own business, go on you know.
The Menders hid their worst mistakes behind those doors. We chose not to open them.
She says, until we open them.
Unlocked.
Let's pick that up, yep. Alright. And as you can see, as we're playing this game, that herbivore, that one hurt. Because the truth is, there are some games you get more, you know, fewer drops on the droop and a little more on the meat, but they're small and they're not opening their jaws. These guys can be a lot of fun. You just sort of boop, boop. Yeah. But I like circling them, and they can be especially handy when you're fighting a whole bunch of these little critters and they're just right there. Now when there's 3 of them together, that's a little more dangerous, but one, very useful.
Ka-ching!
There's a whole lot of monsters. A lot of times there's a big chance that there's something worth it at the other side. Not always a guarantee.
The way forward is open.
Thanks. I've made enough of the change that I think I can go and see what's in this. In the dungeon here. Whoops. Nuts. Dropping myself into that water. If you get a streak, it'll add like a bonus to your energy that you pull from the fight.
Endomutation acquired.
Well, this one is sort of useful. It gives you like a small percentage off of your chop, which is funny, but you know, after a certain point, when you're earning all that cash, well, that's nice, but I think I might have preferred hunches, you know? It's just one of those things. It's random what you get off of that. Just, you wear it's just random application, but when you get a good combo, oh, such a lovely thing. Alright, let's see what's out here.
The Cathode Raiders were airheads. They stared at empty screens a lot, waiting for the transmission.
See what she's asking us to do today. Alright, thank you. If I happen to meet one and I happen to get the dongle, that'll be great, but if not, that's also fine. Ooh, let me go back up. Right now, if I hit this Y, it'll take me to that other station there, so it's a quick train station space. If you need it. Yeah, 12.
The Cathode Raiders ran the shops in the underground and specialized in artifacts of the ancients.
It's okay. The high tops are fun because I like doing the double jumps. They are absolutely a blast to have. But when you're trying to accumulate the cash,
Opened. Mender artifact acquired.
I'll take it. Since it's free, I'll take it. I don't actually really need it, but and I wonder what effect it'll have.
Bankroll.
I have it, but. I guess I'll look at it as double insurance, huh? Yeah, that's what it is. Double insurance. I miss Eli. Oh, you know. Now we know this guy was here, but because the dongle situation was brought up, they placed there, which is fine, you know. Then what is cool? All right, so here I have this backpack. If I use the backpack and I happen to pass, and I'll do the half of it, I'll get 10 in the bank. The dongle reduces floppy lock requirements by 1, so if I have 0 on me, but I hit a chest that requires 1, then I don't have to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the backpack on for the fight, and then come back out and get the dongle. And then I feel I will have done my due diligence by quote, my people.
Alpha mutants.
Now I'm really glad I made that choice, because it's just going to be so fun. Run. Now there's one less of them chasing me around, so I can try and see if I can find meat in the rocks there, because that's where meat belongs. Run, self, run! Don't be staying there.
Hard cash. Luscious. drink for the grinder.
Whew. Oh my gosh.
Heart enhancement.
Okay. Alright, let's go do that plan. We had a grand, glorious plan here.
Dongled.
And that will serve us better on the plan. Sort of. Now if I go through this,
can instantly zap someone to faraway places.
yeah, if I go through this, it'll take me to the next level. If I go through this, it takes me back home. I like to, after every boss battle, go home. Just straight up. So I can just put the money in the bank, see if the fruit has grown over time, and if it has, grab it, and if not, then carry on.
Floppy key.
A little bit bigger, but not quite ready. Alright, good to know.
Loading.
Use R to aim while running and when using ranged exo mutations. And the running part is laughable but while I'm standing still, I am totally able to do that. I love the controller on the Xbox because it does have a natural feel to it. My problem is that you know, I only have so many fingers and so many ways of holding this controller, and so I'm as good as I am because I've practiced, not because I'm really super good to begin with. But it doesn't change that I appreciate how they have it set up. Like, I'm kind of playing... Well, I play No Man's Sky far more often. And I've got that one pretty down. And I like the way they have theirs set up. It's easy to play. Just to navigate. Yeah, and I used to play No Man's Sky on the PC, but I definitely like having a controller for the No Man's Sky just because it's got a really natural feel to it. And even though you can't mod it on an Xbox, there's just a lot to enjoy about it. In playing the game. So, yeah, if you're wondering if I recommend No Man's Sky on the Xbox, absolutely, totally do. And if you're wondering if I recommend Rad on the Xbox, yeah, I'm just, this is not my, I feel like my skill set is improving, not that it's a natural to me sort of thing. Got me.
Scratch. Simoleons.
Oof. Oh, they're so close.
Mutation.
Ah, sorry, I don't mean to whine. I do not mean to whine. It's like, no, not this one. I mean, it's okay. But the idea here is that you're supposed to take over the mind of another critter, and the other critter will fight for you. That just is such a waste of my time. This so doesn't ever happen for me. As you can see, it inconvenienced me mightily here. Oh well. Holy cow! Here I am at this half a heart, and look at all this I'm wandering through. Oh my goodness. Kids, this one might be a quick game here, and I might call it done at this because I apparently am not making great decisions right now. oh man, like that. Let's go see.
The ancients thought that if they could hide long enough, things would just fix themselves.
Floppy. Key acquired.
Well, thank you for the key, but I'd rather have a health potion. Man, the game is shockingly stingy. For a game that's about survival and whatever, it is shockingly stingy on the gifting of the things that will help you stay alive. You know, given the number of everything that's coming at you. Well, and I can't help but notice that my stores, I have not had as many stores or whatever, and I just, yeah. There's something screwy with the dynamics going on here. Give me some of that meat. Well, if I'm gonna pass, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and let me. Nope, I have to have 3 more. Yeah, they're gonna have to struggling on here. Let's see how far we can go.
Dongle.
Oh. No, that's the...
You are not rammed.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
Not right. I figured that out. I do enjoy the game. I am getting better at it. I've gotten farther in this particular round, not this round particularly, but the round previous than I ever have before. So really, I should not be complaining. I should be celebrating and saying, woohoo, I'm doing so much better now. Because really, I am.
You're A number 1.
See? And the positive reinforcement continues. I'll take it. This, I'll tell you, the skull here, this is one of my favorites. Especially once it levels up, it becomes so handy. I mean, you see that it's explosive, but what happens is the second level up takes it up, and it starts targeting the quote enemy, if you will, and things get so much easier when it starts doing that. I love it, because then I don't have to worry about trying to target, it just does it.
Loaded.
That's my kind of thing. Alright, here we go. And there's something about the flaming skull, and it might be just the fact that it's kind of a callback to Marvel, and Ghost Rider and all that. It's just, you know, it amuses me every time I see it. because you know back then, you know, Ghost Rider was really a thing. Actually, one of the things I've enjoyed as I've gotten older, because I started reading Marvel a long time ago, and in around about the 80s, and to see it come and have like a whole cinematic universe and all that other stuff, it's just been a pleasure to see it happen and think, well, you know, I grew up with all of this, which I guess dates me some, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Up, 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 go, up, more. There we go. Down. That rock. Ah, money. Yes. Sometimes if you get up here and you hit it just right, everything just right, you get one of those fruits. And it depends on what's going on. But I don't think that I've healed the land enough to have another fruit yet. So that's just the way it is. Yes, I see that you're there. This part of me is like, don't go in, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in first.
The Menders built the underground to try and piece the world back together.
Kill streak.
Just remembered I don't have a dongle, so I can't open that up.
Endo mutation.
Sorry, my cats decided to entertain themselves with a little fist fight there. No. Well, cat fight, not fist fight. The paws were a little angry. Pardon me. Whack the antenna. Okay, up. I'll totally take that, thank you. Don't mind me as I break all the rocks and boxes around here. It's the one thing about game logic where you go around, you know, people's places, but, you know, and grab the stuff from their places while they're even there. It's kind of an amusing, you know, kind of thought process. Nope. Take that. Dungeon delving I get more because, you know, you're going to old ancient places that are unoccupied.
Unlocked.
Oh, what's that? Oh, yes.
Artifact acquired.
Yes, I will take that. Oh, look at that. That's right there. Faster walking later. That'll work. Dongle out of my price range. All of this is right now. Oh dear.
Found it.
Yeah. never know. Send me here. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna use the quick teleporter someplace. Yep. There we go.
Steak. Killer. Key acquired.
When I first started the game, I was so afraid of these little blue ones. They got me so much when I was first starting out. Now, oh, these are easy. And the little crabs, they're also kind of like, at least at this bottom level, they're just, they're not that hard. And so I sit here and I think about that, you know, and we talk about what is trouble and what isn't trouble has changed. And, yeah, you know. Yeah, and I see the better at that. There's a game, and it's basically a, you know, an older
Baby needs
game,
a new
way
pair
back,
of shoes.
Majestic or something, I think is what it was called.
Kill
And there was a little
streak.
goblin, and I love that critter because, you know, he was a builder in the game, and you'd hear him after he was done building, shouting,
The way forward
"Get
is
better
open."
at this!" It was such a great little comment. It just got me every time. Ways open. Alright. Set on down. See what we get.
Alpha. Gravy. Get bent, beauty. Mutate.
Here's something
Shot
that I've
to the
noticed
heart.
with this game, though. It depends on kind of where you're at. Like now, you'll notice that I have like these toxic peaks going on, because I was in this area where there's a little more toxic going on, and that's not something you necessarily realize right away. Is that this is all being affected by my environment, which I guess game-wise does make total sense, doesn't it? Go.
Juicy.
There we go. Alright.
Meat.
But the nice thing about this is this kind of gives you free runs to these puddles now. So I am going to go back out for a little while, because I don't have to immediately go home, and I am going to go take a little run to these puddles now.
Bills. Loose change.
Pick up this droop here real quick. And sort of catching all that extra change there, you know, that I missed because of all these pawns. Is that another troop up there? It is. A little more healing of the land. Which I actually, as a concept, I kind of like. I find entertaining, and I like the idea that we're making things better as we go along. That just appeals to me. I guess we've already been through here. So I guess that's it, so. I got 42 now, which I didn't have before, and I think we've been up here already, yeah. Bye. There's usually, after you've gone up there, there's usually change in that box there, so it's worth going through again. Here and here. If it's worth it or not, I think I'll just
Key.
that.
Luscious.
There we go. I'm just gonna go back in good condition, and I'll take the rest of the change and put it in the bank, and that'll be. got everything. I think that was it. Alright, let's go on. Any rocks over here? No. Of course, there's kind of an irony in thinking, well, am I healing the land with these toxic heat? I don't know that that would be the case. But according to the game, I am, so I'm not gonna argue with the game. Anyway. I think I'm about to call it here. I got things I need to do this morning, so I'm just gonna say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I am gonna put stuff in the bank, and then we're gonna go ahead and
Paused.
and exit to the main menu. Have a great night. And, wow, 83 minutes, longest one I've done.